Brian Rogers. Welcome to another episode of Read at the Rogers. A good friend of our family, Bella, a 16-year-old friend of my son's, was over and she brought over some Beyond Meat to see what we might be able to cook with it. So we did two different recipes, and on this next video, me and Bella are going to show you how we did plant-based enchiladas from scratch using Beyond Meat. Okay, we'll see you on the video. All right, it's Brian Rogers and Bella's back with me again. We're gonna do another apocalypse video. Yeah. So we did one earlier, or maybe this is the first one, depending on which one we put up there first. We went to the store. It's during coronavirus time. Right. Hope everybody's safe. But we literally just bought food, anything they had, right?
Whatever they had. So
this isn't normally how I would cook. I can do tortillas from scratch. I can cook enchilada sauce from scratch. I can do all that. But today we're gonna do fast, quick food. Right. Have you ever cooked enchiladas before?
I've never made enchiladas.
Oh my! No. This is gonna be great. We're gonna do quick, easy enchiladas. Okay. But what we just you want to tell them what we just did on the stove real quick?
So we kind of I guess you'd call it fried up some of the Beyond Beef.
So we used Beyond Beef.
And added a little bit of taco seasoning.
Yeah. So it's just Beyond Beef and taco seasoning. Bella did a masterful job of making taco meat.
Thank you.
So not everybody can make taco meat, actually. So what'd you think of the flavor of it? You've never tasted it before.
I mean, it was pretty impressive, actually. Yeah. I was pretty shocked about, I don't know, I just didn't know what it would taste like, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's Beyond Meat. It's made of pea protein. It's pretty good. Not something I do a lot or all the time, but I figured it's for the kids, and I call Bella a kid too here. Her and Quinn are our kids. So we're going to show you how to make enchiladas. So what we're going to do, and these are going to be 100% plant-based, by the way.
Right. Okay.
100% plant-based enchiladas.
Awesome.
Doesn't look like that, does it?
No, I'm excited to try.
All right. So we've got this is about a pound, right?
Yeah.
A pound of Beyond Beef. Then we're going to do, I just grabbed any enchilada sauce I could find. I made sure that they were vegan. Okay. So a lot of times plant-based isn't something that usually people put on labels all the time, unless it's just called Fool's Gold Plant-Based Barbecue. Right. Usually it's something and you have to really read labels to see what's on it. I try to go a little low on oil too. Okay. There's going to be some oil in some of these, so normally I would make this from scratch. But I just got the El Paso mild red enchilada sauce. Okay. So I got 2 cans of that. It's an excellent choice. So we're just going to pour that right in the meat, Bella.
Right over.
Yep, just pour it right in there.
Hey.
And we're going to do both cans of that.
Okay.
We're going to make special enchiladas today. So we'll pour both of those over there, and I'll throw those away. And then everybody's probably seen this kind at the store too. It's Las Palmas enchilada sauce. So I'll kind of turn it here a little bit. I thought we'd mix a few, kind of give it a unique flavor. Let's do about half that.
Okay.
Do about half that. Oh yeah, that's probably. Yeah, no, let's go a little more. Let's go a little more.
A lot more liquidy than the other.
Yeah, but we're gonna put cheese and stuff in there too.
Right. Okay.
So. You're right though, that one's a lot more liquidy. And then for just something special in here, I don't think we have our Fool's Gold ghost pepper sauce. I don't think we'll do that.
Okay, yeah.
That's very hot.
Very
but
spicy.
I'm gonna grab some sauce. So,
awesome.
Hey Bella, entertain the camera while I leave for a second.
I don't know what to do.
Tell them something about yourself.
Oh gosh. Well, I go to Lakewood High School. I'm a sophomore this year, so it's been a good year, but it's crazy, this whole coronavirus thing and canceling everything. Yeah. And so track season's canceled. So
yeah, and so you were on varsity track. Yeah. What'd you do?
I throw, shot put, and discus.
Yeah, and I already knew that, and I was actually talking to her about it a second because Bella a second ago made this giant pan look like nothing. Like she was pouring this into my thing. So that was pretty good. You must have been going to the nights throwing that shot put.
Yeah, well, we have to do a lot of weights too. So.
Yeah. So we're gonna add. Let's add a little bit of ghost peppers. Have you had this yet?
I've never.
I'm gonna send some with you tonight. Let's add a little bit of ghost pepper sauce. Or this isn't ghost pepper. Original Fool's Gold pepper sauce.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Much. Just like I'll tell you when. Bro, stop! No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Keep going. Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot. We're gonna make a lot. So just, how much is in there? Let's just
do the whole thing? Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Just to give it a little flavor.
I don't want to mess it up.
No, you can't mess enchiladas up. That's the beauty.
All right.
Okay, Cheese, I'm kind of a mixed on cheese. Like, Quinn really likes cheese. Quinn's not quite plant-based yet. He's vegetarian, so I'll do regular cheese for him and stuff. But I'm trying to go all plant-based. So we're going to use, not my favorite thing in the world, but it's really, really good choice for fast families, whatever. We're using Daiya non-dairy shreds. They make them in different kinds. I actually mixed like 3 different kinds up here. Nice. You can use any kind of cheese on enchiladas. But we're going to go ahead and use that Daiya cheese. So I'm going to give that to you. We're going to put it all in here. And I'm going to get this. Just kind of. Yeah, just let's put all the cheese. Let's do all of it. Some people will reserve cheese like to melt over the top, but I'm not going to this time. So that's a lot of stuff.
Wow. Right? Okay.
So I'm going to let you go ahead. So we're going to kind of make a mixture out of that. And yeah, just give that a mix up really good. Yeah. If it's still too thin, I'll show you what I use as a thickener. You can use cornstarch, but I use what's called arrowroot powder.
Oh, cool.
I'll show you what that is. In fact, we'll thicken it up a little bit with arrowroot powder just because I want to show you what it is. So I'll go grab some. You keep going. All right. So anytime I want to thicken stuff up, I use what's called arrowroot powder. This is a great plant-based thickener. Again, cornstarch you can use as well, but I like arrowroot powder. That's a little thin for me.
Right, I see that.
Yeah, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
It'll melt up a little bit, but we're going to use about a tablespoon of this. So about a tablespoon of this. Just put it in there. That's Brian's tablespoon.
Nice.
Right okay, so we're going to give that mix that in really good. It has no flavor.
Okay.
So you can't even tell it's in there, and what'll happen is it'll thicken it up. And even if it's not going to look thick when we're making our enchiladas right now, it'll thicken up when it cooks.
I like how you're using like not super precise measurements, because I think that's kind of like intimidating for me sometimes, is like seeing that you have to use like the exact amount.
Yeah.
This is just really... It's
kind of a controversy going on our channel and on my site right now.
Yeah.
Like I have kind of 2 camps of people. Right. I have one camp of people who want to know, like, and Jen's like this. She wants to know like to the T, tablespoon, teaspoon, like exactly.
Right.
And you have the other camp of people, kind of probably more like us, where we just like to cook and like we'll just, we'll stick our fingers in it and we'll like taste good.
If it tastes good. Oh,
maybe a little more salt, a little more sugar. And it kind of frustrates the people that want recipes though. So I'm kind of trying to like get a happy medium, like kind of like give some measurements, but I'm not too much like that either. So. All right, this looks good.
Awesome.
So now what we're going to do, the goal is to get this into tortillas and fold it up. So I think the best approach here is going to be like a spoon. Or actually Jen taught me this. And I do this when I make tacos a lot. She uses a measuring cup.
Oh, awesome.
And so each one, the nice thing about when you use a measuring cup for something like this is a 1/3 cup. I think I'll get a smaller one. I think I'm going to get I'm going to use this one. It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very sweet.
So I can't tell. What size is that? Is that
that's a 1/3 of a cup.
So we're going to use a 1/3 of a cup. The nice thing about that is they're all going to be the same, the same amount. So all we're going to do is put it right in the middle of the thing. And then if have you done one before? No. Let me do one for you, how I do it. So what I do is I like to take them like this. And then fold them this way, and then it's okay if it comes out because we're gonna pour stuff all over it, so it doesn't matter if they're messy or not. So and there, like you got an enchilada, right? Like a burrito kind of. So that's all we're gonna do. Again, and it doesn't matter if stuff comes out of them and things, because we're actually gonna, when the sauce is done, we're gonna pour all of it over the top. So let's go ahead and do the magic of a time. Let's get an assembly line going.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So kind of side, it doesn't matter, however you want to do it. You can also make an enchilada casserole if you wanted.
I feel like I've seen that before.
Yeah, so you could just lay everything down and cook it all at once. And
I think my mom might make that. I can't remember though. Oh my gosh.
That's okay. One more time. I'll show you one more time.
Yeah, I feel like I got it. But
you got it. You're close. So you want to take, it's because the stuff comes all over. You want to take it once, you want to roll it once, and then pull it towards you. And then boom.
Awesome.
Like it's harder than it looks. Now in the restaurant, they use these giant tortillas. So it's a lot easier to do it than the small ones. The reason I like the small ones is you can eat like 2 enchiladas and it keeps the calories and fat and all that stuff. And you can do it like that too. Just roll it right over. Just roll it, come roll over just like that. That works too.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, all right.
Perfect. So here we go. And then we're probably going to have enough to make an enchilada casserole out of this too.
Oh, awesome.
This has been really fun, Bella.
Oh no, I've loved this.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for teaching me.
Do you think you'll make any of these recipes once we're done?
Oh yeah, I'd love to try some of these.
Okay.
With my mom.
So we've got this giant pan. Feel how heavy that is.
Oh yeah,
pretty heavy. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the rest of that and we're gonna pour it all over the top of that.
All right.
So I like to do that instead of I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of cheese on it too.
Okay.
A lot of people will just put cheese on it at this point, but I like to pour over the leftover mixture.
Right. You don't want it to go to waste.
Yeah, so let's just
do it?
Yeah, just do it. Let's just do that. All over, yeah. Man, those look good, don't they?
Yeah, they look really good.
Yeah. And that arrowroot powder that we put in it, when it cooks it up, it's really going to bind like everything together and make it thicker. Right. It's going to be really good.
The sauce is going to be really nice.
Yeah.
And like kind of gooey.
Yep.
And...
So that looks amazing. And then probably we're just going to put a few sprinkles over the top and we'll be good to go. So yeah, go ahead and mix that around a little bit.
Try and get everything covered.
We grab a little bit more cheese.
Yum. Okay.
Oh, that's perfect. Now watch.
Awesome.
I'm going to just sprinkle this over the top like this.
You got to put that in slow-mo.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Wow, okay.
Can you picture that once we bake that though?
It's really yummy.
So there's our Bella, the B squared.
B squared, yes. B squared.
Bella and Brian. These are B squared plant-based enchiladas.
That's awesome.
You like that?
Yeah, I love that.
All right, so we'll do final pictures too when it's done. So thanks, Bella.
So thank you.
All right, take care.